Welcome back to Let's Play Ogre Battle 64. My name is HeeroJay, and what we got for you today is the much-awaited Scene 18. But before we get there, we have some organized screen, sped up for your pleasure. Not for my pleasure, but for your pleasure. Pretend you're the lady, and you're getting laid by me. It's the Your Pleasure, sped up, Ogre Battle, organized screen condoms. That's how it works. So here's what happened today in the organized screen. Unit swaps between Belinda and Muller. Ezra and Zerg got switched. Eric and Dick got swapped, and in their units, Cheetah and Warzel were switched. We fixed the spells in Dick's unit afterwards. We upgraded the Archer in Belinda's unit. We turned Azra, which is now in Muller's unit, into a Paladin. Troy and Laner got Boulder Mail, and Cheetah and Luna each got Arc Wands, so they can get a little bit stronger. Then we did items for everybody, so that's what happened in Organized Screen. Summed it up in less than a minute, because I'm the best. So now onward, Scene 18, The Grim Path. Cutscene, let's do this. Look at me, HeeroJay. Are you really going to fight your own father and your best friend? ... Calm down, Leia. God, you're such a bitch. Before we leave for Castle Talapeia, there's something I have to tell you. We rejected the peace accord and made the decision to fight the Western Division. As you all know, Prince Yumil is my friend, and General Ankaseth is my father. Personally, I choose to fight. As a soldier and commander of this battalion, I understand the importance of this battle. I also understand that we must keep up our spirits. We must keep up morale at all costs. I... ... Well, you get to make a decision here, but I choose to make peace with them. I'll explain that a little bit later. I will make peace with the Western Division. I know it defies orders, but I can't convince myself that it's right. We both want to avoid battle, so why fight? I'll take full responsibility. Will you help me? HeeroJay, you're our commander. There's nobody here who wouldn't help you. Am I correct? No need to ask. So everyone's on board. That's good. We like to see that. Everyone's playing on Team HeeroJay. That's important. Thank you for the opportunity to meet. It is we who need to thank you for the hand you've extended. This meeting would never have happened if not for you. It's good to see you again, Hugo. You're looking well, Ankaseth. ... Awkward silence. Let's not stand here all day. Follow me. Thank God for you, man. That could have lasted. It could have been like an epic stare down for hours. Like, oh shit. Someone needs to say something. I am much obliged for the decision that you have made. We'll both be in tough spots, Ankaseth. But it is worth it. Don't you agree? You are absolutely correct. Suddenly, Leia. Ankaseth, we've got a serious problem. Prince Yumil has been arrested for treason. That's not good. What? Who did it? Was it the Central Division? No. It's Lotus. It looks like a Knight of Lotus was leading the police force. Damn it. They're also demanding the appearance of the one who instigated it. They want you, Ankaseth. Alright, I'll sacrifice myself for Prince Yumil, if that is what they want. No, you can't go. It must be a trap. It's a trap. If something happens to you, who's going to protect Yumil? Father, you're the only one Yumil trusts. I know, but what else can I do? The peace accord will not conclude without Prince Yumil. What should we do, HeeroJay? Let's rescue Yumil. Father, let's go! I'll protect you, and I promise, I'll save Yumil, no matter what. Alright, let's see what the status is. So, deep stuff. Prince got taken away, treason, but we opted to make peace with Ankaseth, so he'll help us with this mission. You can do this mission one of two ways. You can choose whether or not to have him help you. I chose to have him help us, just so I can see where I stand, but I'll explain that later on. Much later on. But two different ways you can do this. You can have him help you, and you can have him not help you. If you have him not help you, you do this whole mission by yourself. If you do, he'll start on the blue stronghold that isn't the main base, and he'll fight towards the main castle. So, I opted for his help this time. I'll explain that later on, probably in the 3rd or 4th episode. So yeah, there's your little briefing from me. We've got no time to lose. Let's get moving. So the logic behind actually having Ankeseth help us was because he's a good ally to have on your side. He is kind of strong. He does kick a lot of ass. Only drawback is that he's going to make his own decisions and want to get to the final stronghold as quickly as possible. So that's really the only drawback I have with him. You'll see his battle sequences in part 2. I cannot alter them. I cannot speed them up. I cannot do anything. I had to sit through them and just watch them like a spectator, like he watched me. So that's really the only drawback I have with him. He is a good ally, and choosing to make peace with him has an effect in the beginning of Chapter 3, which is technically going to be part 4 of this, but it's going to be its own separate thing, so it's going to be a 3-parter for those of you aware. And if you're actually watching the battling going on in the background, you'll see 3 guys grouped together with a 1 on their head. That's our first introduction to legions. Now, I know most of you guys are actually Ogre Battle vets, so you probably know what legions are, and you realize how terrible they are. But for those of you that are watching me brand new for some reason, what a legion is you can group up to 5 units together in a specific formation, and then we'll shift and move accordingly and battle specific ways and what have you. And, you know, if they weren't limited to just sticking in that legion, they'd probably do a lot better. But if you're stuck in a legion, not only does the legion leader get kind of screwed, at least on the enemy side, by having a legion leader and a whole bunch of midgets, but you're stuck in that shitty formation and you can't like move or retreat or whatever. You're stuck there. So there's my small take on legions. I'll probably get into more detail later when we see more of them, but the enemy doesn't do a good enough job leading legions right away. So that's my little take on that. They could do better. I'm not going to use them. So if you're looking forward to that, you're watching the wrong guy, because legions suck. So this pretty much wraps up part 1. Next time you'll see Ankeseth's mini cutscene sped up and his battling that I can't do anything with other than speed up in our little viewfinder here. And other than that, I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Let's play Ogre Battle 64.